What up, Potter lovers? It's your favorite Slytherin here, and today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the Fantastic Beasts series. Sorry, I'm trying to get into the light so you can see better. I've seen the first Fantastic Beast, and I've seen the trailer for the second one, and I'm really pumped to see it. And I've actually talked to some people that's not watched the Harry Potter movies or read the books and has seen Fantastic Beasts and is like, oh, Fantastic Beasts is so amazing, but I've never seen Harry Potter and I doubt it's the best. And that upsets me a little bit, but I do like the take on how it's so much earlier than Harry's year. And where you get to see how wizards and witches are in the Muggle world versus the wizarding world. And you get to see the take on a different villain other than Voldemort or Tom Riddle, which is really great. And you get to see an Obscurus and all these different creatures, and I really liked the idea of that. And as much as I'm going to miss seeing the Golden Trio in these movies, I'm still going to be super pumped and super hyped to go and see these movies. At first, I'm not going to lie, at first I was really turned off to the idea of seeing it because I thought, well, it's not going to top Harry Potter. It's not going to be as good as Harry Potter. And it's just going to make me miss Harry Potter even more, and I don't want to miss Harry Potter more. So, I feel like it's so dark in this room. That's a little better. But when I did watch it, I was like, this is actually very cool. I think my favorite part was the Obscurial part. And, you know, seeing the thing where they said Obscurus don't live past the age of, I think it was 6. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. And then you see Credence, and Credence is so much older than 6, and he's an Obscurus. And who was it? That's Obscurus. Ariana. She was Obscurial too. And I'm really excited to see the take on Dumbledore, the young Dumbledore. So there's going to be some characters, you know, that are still there, so it's still going to feel a little homey to the Harry Potter fans, and I'm excited about that. What I would like to see in the near future would be maybe a Marauders series, and where we get to see more of James and Lily and Sirius and Remus as young kids, and Peter Pettigrew as young kids, Harry's age kids, and get to see them more, because I think the biggest thing that I didn't like about the Harry Potter series, I mean, I loved the Harry Potter series, but I wanted to get to know James and Lily more, I think, and I wanted to get more of an idea and more of a look, not just from the books, but from the films, get a better look on the love of Severus Snape, because you don't see him loving anybody else. And I think that is a really big part of someone's life is when they fall in love, and I would love to see, you know, Snape's take on the love he had for Lily. We see a little bit of it in the films, but not as much as I'd like. And we never got to really see Lily and James. We seen them, you know, here and there, but we didn't really get to know who they were, and I think that would have been a really cool idea, is to do a Marauders movie series, which J.K. Rowling may do, and I think that would really be cool if she did do that. I'd have really liked to seen maybe more of the Order of the Phoenix, and before they all disbanded, and, you know, before Neville's parents went crazy and Lily and James died and all that crazy stuff happen. I would have liked to seen like the very, very beginning of that club, you know. Well, it's not really a club, the order. And I would just really like to see that progress. So if you guys are interested in that, comment down below and we can get a chat started about what we would like to see in the Harry Potter future or the Fantastic Beasts future. In Fantastic Beast, I would actually like to see more creatures, and I'd like to see more endangered creatures, because I like the idea, well, I don't like the idea of creatures going extinct, but I like the idea of Newt saving the endangered species and trying to save them and taking care of them and rescuing them. And I'd like to see more Obscuruses, and I would really like to see more of Credence, because I don't believe he's dead, if we're being honest. I mean, he may very well be, but I don't believe he is. I did not read the book, so I'm completely going into this blind. I did read the Harry Potter series a couple times, I just didn't read Fantastic Beasts. But yeah, I would really like to see a Marauders era TV series. And I'd like to see some more powerful Ravenclaws, because we don't have any, like, lead Ravenclaws. I mean, we have Luna, but she wasn't like a lead in the movies and the films. The Gryffindors were, which I think, if you've seen my Harry Potter sorting characters quiz or video with my friend Faith, you'll see my take on where I really thought the characters should have went. And I think that it would have been really cool to see Harry, Ron, and Hermione all in different houses instead of the same house. I would have loved to see them in different houses, because that would have, I think, for me, that would have put more of, you know, Hogwarts is home kind of thing on it, because that just means that any house can be best friends. Any house can be that close. And it would have been cool to see Harry in Slytherin, and Ron, he could have stayed in Gryffindor, and Hermione in Ravenclaw, because that would have been, you know, just really, really cool to see them all in different houses, but still tight-knit best friends together. And, but I would like to see a Ravenclaw lead, because we've got Hufflepuff leads, we've got Slytherin leads, and, well, we're about to have Slytherin leads in the Fantastic Beast. In The Cursed Child, there's supposed to be a movie coming out next year, and I'm actually very, very excited about it. I will probably go see the midnight showing, if I can talk my husband into doing so, and I will film us going up there to the theater, and us waiting in line, and us getting into the theater until they make me shut my camera off, and I probably will have to shut it off before the movie starts. But I will film it going up there and everything, and I think it'll be really, really cool. And normally I don't like going to theaters, because I don't like a lot of people there. My biggest thing is I have anxiety and severe depression, so it's very hard for me to get out and talk to people. So, my biggest thing is, I don't know why this bothers me so much, because I've explained it to my husband and my friends several times, and they just don't understand how it upsets me. But it upsets me. When there's a funny part in the movie, everybody laughs, and then you don't hear what the next line is. And that just bugs me. That's why I don't like going to movie theaters. That, and people are always really loud, and they always take their kids, and their kids are really loud, and I just don't like loud noises. And I don't like the surround sound. I just don't like loud noises. And I can't stand it when somebody sits in front of me, so I always get the seats that are like really close to the front, but not too close, and then it's got that little wall there, so nobody can sit in front of you, like the good seats. And then everybody looks at me like I just stole their spot. You just gotta get there early. But I am super excited about the Fantastic Beasts. I don't know if I'll see a midnight showing of that movie, but if I do, I will film that as well. If you guys are interested, give this video a thumbs up, and that's how I can tell that you guys are interested in that. I may do some videos on our Harry Potter party when we do throw that. I think that would be really, really cool. We're going to play some Harry Potter games and everything, and I think that will just be really, really cool. But back to the Fantastic Beasts. My thoughts on the Fantastic Beasts are, I think Fantastic Beasts is great. I really do. I mean, it's never going to amount up to Harry Potter, and I'm sorry if this upsets somebody or anybody, but I just feel like it's never going to amount up to Harry Potter, because Harry Potter is home, Harry Potter is, family, and it's never going to, add up to that. But, I mean, they're introducing some of the old characters from the Harry Potter films, which are not really old characters. They're more of, this would be, they're young characters, but I don't want to say they're new characters, but I guess they kind of are. But we're going to see Dumbledore and maybe some more witches and wizards of the older ages. So I think that'll be really interesting to see. And maybe they'll have the Golden Trio or some of the other actors doing cameos in the movie. Now, of course, they'll have to wear heavy makeup and, everything, so they're not easily recognizable. But that will be our jobs as Harry Potter fans to spot them. And I think that would be really awesome to do that. And if you guys do spot the Golden Trio or any of the other Harry Potter students from Harry Potter's generation, if you spot them in the Fantastic Beasts movies, feel free to tweet me or comment on this video or comment on any of my videos and tell me that you had spotted them, because that would be really cool for me to go back and check them out if I didn't see them the first time. And I'm trying to think of if I have anything else to talk about before I end this video. I know it's 12 minutes, so it's super long. It's about to be 13 minutes. Well, I'm going to do a video next week, and I am sorry that this one was late, but I've been having a lot of diabetic problems with my sugar, and I'm going to have to go see a specialist, I think. But I've had a lot of issues with my sugar, and I've just been tired lately, and I've just been real sick, and I just didn't feel like making a video. I have no want to be creative right now, and I don't understand why. I just don't. I had this Harry Potter writing competition online that I was competing in, and I just really didn't want to do it. I got it done, but I was just like, I was so excited at first, and then I was like, oh, why? Why did I do this? But if you want to check that out, I will put the link in my description below. It is a take on time turners and it's Harry Potter Generation. It's a take on what would have happened if Voldemort was never defeated. Like, he never went after the Potters. He went after the Longbottoms. So, basically, it's a take on if Voldemort was never defeated, and that he's still roaming the Harry Potter universe, and he's still very powerful. Harry's family has to stay in hiding. Neville is dead. Hermione is dead. A lot of the Muggleborns are dead. Dumbledore is dead. There's no Hogwarts. Hogwarts has been closed down for good. Arthur Weasley's dead. A lot of people are just dead because Voldemort didn't like them. And Voldemort is basically running this wizarding world. And these kids, when they went back to save Harry's parents, they told them to go into hiding, and they did. And when they did, Voldemort couldn't find them, so he went after the next best thing, which was Neville. And so then they have to go back in time with the time turner and save or undo what they did. And I just thought it would be cool to take a take on that, because that was what our writing prompt was. It was the muse gets a mysterious gift from somebody they don't know, and then you have to write in a little adventure about how they used it. And mine was a Tom Turner, and they went with Harry. She went with Harry and Ron, and they went and tried to save Harry's parents and had to go and undo it. But I will put the link in the description below. It wasn't like a very top-notch rated story because it was done in a rush, but I do have other stories on that account. One other Harry Potter one, which is actually the same story but in a different era. I've got the Metamorphicus Wolf in Harry Potter Generation and Albus Potter Generation. I'm going to do Voldemort's daughter one too. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. So, if you want to check that out, you can. And sorry, I'm so tired. And I'm sorry that this is long. And I will see you guys next week. Hopefully next Thursday. So stay magical, guys. Bye.